Good morning, everybody, and I guess Happy New Year. It's currently, right now, the 29th of December 2019, but by the time this comes out, it will be well into the new year, so I really do hope 2020 brings everything you wish for, and it's going to be a successful year. But, to today, I am at what the maps call Snettisham Beach, although a mile that way is actually a village called Derelict, so make up your mind. So yeah, back in Norfolk on the coast of the Wash. To that way is Hunstanton, bright lights. Can't quite see it from here, and that way it is King's Lynn, so about halfway between the two, about 5 miles either way. And the reason I'm here is down on this shingle beach, which I'll show you in just a second, is an old jetty, which I'm actually currently photographing. It's all tumbled down, it's all rotten away, but it does give a lovely leading line out to the sea. So I currently have my camera set up on the Brian tripod, shooting through the rafters, if you like. Going for a good 2-minute long exposure with a 10-stop neutral density filter on the front. So it's very early in the morning, and I'm trying to get a very nice, smooth, almost monochrome view. I probably will do it black and white when it's finished. And yeah, we'll take you over to the camera through the mud and we'll show you what I'm after. So hopefully the wind isn't too bad. It's quite a still day, about 50-mile-an-hour wind, so it shouldn't be too bad. But if I now have a look at the camera, okay, if I remove the 10-stop that off the front, I've used this before to really lengthen out the shutter speed. I mean, I'm about 2 minutes currently on this. Desperately trying not to drop this in the very sticky mud. So this is, you know, if I put it up to this lens, you know, it's pretty much black straight away. But if I now, through the magic of science, right, so I'm just going to record on the main camera now, and so hopefully the audio here will pick me up. So as you can see, we have got, use my very out focused finger, this line of jetties. Now I've seen photos of this before, and you know, on the photos it looks 6 feet tall, but it is all of waist height on me, so about 2-3 foot high. So now this actually composition needs a little bit of work. As you can see, I'm using if I put my fingers in there, these two initial jetties as a lovely sort of framing piece, almost guarding the entrance down to this tunnel. And then each subsequent pillar of the old jetty is a nice leading line out. And it might be that I crop in and get rid of these two at some point and just do those ones. I might actually move forward in a second and do another shot there, just to make use of my time. So in terms of time of day, it's now just before 9 o'clock. High tide was around about 8:30. I got here around about high tide just to make sure that one, the tide was going out and I wasn't going to get drowned, and two, if this had been underwater I could have got some nice reflections. But if anyone who's been to this part of the world knows, the shelf off the beach is actually really shallow, so the tide goes out at quite a pace, you know, and even in the half hour I've been here, the waves were just over there, and now they are almost unviewable. A couple of weird channels through the sand which I might go and have a little wander out and have a look at, but I don't think I'm quite brave enough. Yeah, but I'll have another quick look at this composition and I'll show you what I've got. Alright. Okay, so now we can see, I guess the center of the camera, you can see the awful mud down below, and I've almost gone over my arse a couple of times. But now I'm using, if you look at the camera, you can see the red wire hanging off it, and that's just my repurposed flash trigger. So if I set my timer going, if I just get sure I've got my phone so I can actually do a good exposure and do the timing right. Because with that 10-stop filter, I'm having to do exposure of over 2 minutes, and obviously the camera will only do an exposure of 30 seconds. So if I put it to timer mode, just like that, and that's now going, I can sit, look at my phone, and you know, it's not quite as accurate, but you know, it's between 2 minutes and 2 minutes and a couple of seconds when you've got a 10-stopper on isn't a great deal. So as he normal stuff really in terms of what I'm doing today. So yeah, Nikon Z6 on my three-legged thing Brian with the custom three-legged thing bracket for the camera. You know, and usually on one of these I'd use my wide angle, my 18 to 35, but this is perfectly usable at 35, so I've got my 35 prime on, and I think I've around about f10, f8, f10, something like that, with nice sharp sweet zone of the lens. ISO 100, and like I say, we're going for a 2-minute exposure, and once I've done this one, I think I've probably exhausted all I can do from this particular spot. I might just walk forward past the first set of pillars there, just to see if I can get something a bit closer in. I might even move further back and try a longer lens of 50, or I've got an 85 with me, just to see if that changes the dynamics of that sort of tunnel view. But I'm keen to get some of the sky in as well. You know, it is very grey, but that was part of the plan today. It was never going to be beautiful pink skies at sunrise, hence not being here at sunrise. I think I'm done. I did have a look at a longer lens. I tried my 50, tried my 85, but to be honest, the 35 up close gave a much better kind of spread of those little pillars. If we just come around behind me, there they are, just there. So, yeah, I think I'll take a little walk back to the car. Might go for a coffee on the way home. Now, I don't know if you can see this on my trouser leg. Absolutely covered in mud. So I think clean jeans for this afternoon, definitely needed. But yeah, let's take a little wander. Let's head on back. Like I say, this is Snettisham Beach. That there behind me is the wash, and to the other side over the bank is an RSPB bird reserve. It's about 1.5 miles back up to the car park. But yeah, I'll take a little wander, go get warm because I'm quite cold, and assuming these pictures come out alright, I will show you what I got.